Welcome back everybody for another Fallout 4. I'm your host Mike, and this episode we're going to be doing special delivery. I got this quest just at a random. I was offered a job from a ghoul named Edward Deegan. If I'm interested, I need to travel to Jacob's Cabot's house in downtown Boston and talk to someone named Jack Cabot. Apparently this is some kind of like random occurrence, but let's see what's it about. Figure it fell into like one of the main thing is on miscellaneous quests, so it should be pretty interesting. Or
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to.
jeez.
You'll be right with him.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Okay, pleased to meet you,
Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
oh, okay. Yes,
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
sure.
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
Interesting.
That's really interesting.
I put my trust in the scientific method, not this pseudo-spirituality.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. You know the old insane asylum you shot up? Parsons? There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Need more info. Hopes there's more. Lots of questions. What's this package?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
All set?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Oh, please. Get killed. You don't know who it is. Alright, so apparently, Curie didn't like that. Me just agreeing with him, just being the Mr. Nice Guy. Apparently she didn't like that very much. Whatever.
Oh, look at the architecture. So lovely.
Jeez, that thing is just ferocious. Alright, so I am going back to this place. Okay. So yeah. I ended up there just wandering around and I killed all the guards there. And apparently that's what triggers this event. I don't even know. Just kind of just roamed around. And just so happened to just get stuck with this. But yeah, it's not, so far it sounds pretty interesting. All I have to do is just kill a couple people. Well, in this case, just retrieve a package. Oh, you all came back.
Hey,
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Jeez. Edward
Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for your help.
It is appreciated.
Sure thing.
Oh,
Hey.
she liked that.
Be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed the loot and bugged out by now. It's like they're scouting the place or something. I'll be glad when you clear them out.
Let me get this straight. I have to clear them out by myself when there's 1, 2, 3, like there's like 4 of you guys,
Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
and the guy that defies gravity. There's 5 of them. That's fine. That's fine. Oh man, I forgot to buy bullets for this gun. Alright, so I guess we won't be using this gun. Old Faithful it is. Plasma seems pretty good. Oh, this is the gun I was talking about that I picked, that you can steal from the Brotherhood of Steel. Let's pop it out. It's actually pretty cool looking. It charges up. Oh, let's see if I find an enemy to use it on. It's pretty neat. It's, once it charges to 100, practically knocks anything, pretty much kills everything or leaves them in a very, very weak state. Where am I going? No, I'm like running onto the terrain and climbing rocks and all that stuff for no reason. Come on, oh, there we go. All right, so apparently,
What the?
hello.
Someone is doing combat operations.
I pay for that. Jeez, you have a lot of armor. That and my aiming is just deplorable. There we go.
A whole lot less of that.
Don't worry, Curie. It's done. The deed is done. Take this.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Alright, mysterious serum. 50 and a lot of reduction. Jeez, and 5 strength. Actually, pretty neat. Alright, let's just pick up all the rest of these things. Combat sturdy. What is the combat sturdy? 25 and 12. You know, I'll take these 2 guys. Eventually, I will increase my armor capacity to actually be able to craft more. Yes, I'm giving you a present, Curie. Not the ones that you expect, but all the same. That one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. There we go. All right, cool. All right, that was actually pretty simple. I thought it would be a little more complicated than that. All right, let's go back to Combat House and give it to Jack. He's all right. Oh, I don't wanna.
Do you know where she is?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
What hast thou? What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Raiders near
Edward has
Parsons.
better things to do than sending someone
Some
out to
raiders
find
set up
me.
camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
And then we'll just say, didn't
I
find
didn't
any.
find any. I guess they must have used it all.
Yeah, figures. Oh well. Here's your pay for the job. Too bad about the serum. Now, as far as what's next. Oh hell, I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina.
Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
You know, Jean, take a lover.
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not
Imogene.
Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go...
Oh,
Jack,
on the
I'll
table.
take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
Oh, guess this is his mother, I guess?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, we tracked down the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got it all, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that is bad news. Our supply here is dangerously low. Well, we'll just have to make it last until the next delivery.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured
Yeah.
that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Okay, so where she's
You know
going?
where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Cool. What if she won't come?
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Of course, of course. Alright, so... Alright, let's be the babysitter and drag back this guy's sister back. Jeez. She's a grown woman. I think she's a grown woman. According to the picture, she looked like a grown woman. Alright, so down to Good Neighbor it is. Metal armor offers additional protection against ballistic damage. Actually, quite a few things I have to. I think in the next one I might continue on the story for the railroad. I know they actually unlock the ballistic
I need
weave.
to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Well, now seems like someone's in a bad mood. And here we are, back to the third rail.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you, Ham. Alright, and here we are.
Hey,
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
That's so nice of you. I'm supposed to talk to somebody.
Customers only.
Really? Really?
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Get off the stage, woman.
Finn must
Hello
have been crazy
again.
challenging Hancock
Something I can
like
do
that.
for you?
Right in the street.
Yes,
Do you
sirree.
know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of
Got
hers?
your back. No
worries.
She is missing.
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
You know where she is? Time wasting. Please tell me. No, to where. Need to know where she's
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Ham, would you come over here a minute?
Oh, guess we're talking to Ham now.
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
All right. So I guess we can look at the flyer, right? Where is the flyer? Yeah, really? I didn't. Oh, he gave it to me, didn't he? Oh, whatever.
I toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Not a troublemaker, man. See, I'm trying to save a troublemaker. All right, let's see. So, where am I going now? And is that a place I found? Alright, let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, what do you know? I did actually discover that place. Well, now this looks interesting. I think I do remember coming here once. Alright, let's go talk to this gentleman right here.
To become one of the pillars of the community.
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
Okay.
Welcome, neighbor.
Psychotic.
We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
Jeez, okay.
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Is she a
What's
member?
she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
Okay.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Please, surely you will let us just
Oh my
talk?
god, I can't believe I actually passed that.
The truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way
You should
stronger
talk to Brother. You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me.
Jack sent you.
Okay.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society. Back when there was any.
Wow, if you don't get more?
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
I have a vial of that serum with me. Here. Looks like you need it.
And you're giving it away? Think of the tremendous opportunity for study.
How did you get that? Never mind, I'd rather not know. Thank you so very much. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Need anything else?
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way home. I'm not quite ready to face Mother. And thank you. I really do appreciate you coming to find me. Even though I didn't actually need rescuing.
Wow, you're a box of chocolates. Kinda regret giving her the serum now. Alright, so where am I going again? Jacob's house. The Cabot house.
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me?
Oh
Edward,
my God, it's
switch
happening.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
See now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that...
Seems like Edward's in trouble.
For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in.
It seems Edward's in deep poop.
There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Oh. What do you want?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum.
He looks
They're
like she's
under
all
attack
drugged up.
by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
Guess I should say I found her.
I found Emma Jean. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old.
Jesus.
But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Oh, great. Wonderful. The serum source.
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Nice. Alright.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself.
Nice.
That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Sure, okay.
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. You know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
That lady's so creepy. Well, guys, it seems like this is gonna be probably a long episode. So, next episode we'll be jumping over to the asylum. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like, please like, favorite, subscribe. There'll be plenty more Fallout 4. But until then, have a nice day.